If you're a health professional of any kind, a doctor, a nurse, a health coach, a therapist, you likely got into this because you want to help people, right? Because you wanted to make a difference in people's lives. You wanted to end their needless suffering. What you might be finding is that the tools that you've been given, the tools from your trade, the things that you've studied aren't enough. And the problems people are facing these days are very complicated. And the tools that you learned in medical school or nursing school probably don't have the ability to really cut deep into some of those things. And you probably were not taught how to empower people to take charge of their own health. And you might be frustrated. You might be feeling unfulfilled. And you might wonder why you're doing what you're doing. Well, I'm Dr. Rita Marie Lascalzo. I'm here to talk to you about how to get out of that situation. So, what you've probably noticed is that most people that come to you are tired for some reason, whether they have heart disease or kidney disease or anemia or thyroid disease or some other cause. Most people have amongst their complaints when they see a health professional, I'm tired. I just don't have the energy to get through the day and do what I want to do. So, what if you had a system for figuring that out? What if you had a way to determine what labs you needed? What if you had a way to look at their genes to see how their genes play in? And do they have to be more careful about certain exposures? Do they have to be more precise in their choices in their life in order to affect the epigenetic changes that they need to turn off the genes they don't want and turn on the good genes? Did you know that there's a whole series of genes that are related to energy production? Was that not something you were taught in medical school or nursing school or health coaching school? So, what I want to talk to you today about is that step by step system that I created for doing just that, for helping you to get to the root cause of what is causing a person to be fatigued. Whether they have the disease, the diagnosis of chronic fatigue syndrome, or whether they just feel chronically fatigued, you can help them when you follow a specific framework. And the framework allows you to identify why they're tired, the underlying metabolic chaos that's causing them to be tired, and also what you need to do to help them to overcome it. What kind of lifestyle choices, what kind of foods, what kind of supplements, what kind of herbs, what nutrients they need. And we're going to do that in a 3-day live event that's coming up very soon, and it's called Shine. And I can't wait to share this stuff with you because my passion, what I feel is my mission, is to help these people that need our help through helping practitioners. And I've put this framework together in over 30 years of clinical practice, thousands of patients, and lots of successes. Of course, we all have failures too, and I'll share some of that too. So you know what not to do. So I'm going to be talking to you about this for 3 days. I've also brought in some really great guests, and you can see all of that down below on this page to talk about their experiences with fatigue, with keto diets, with fasting, with gut microbiome balancing. We also have guests that are going to teach you how to read the lab tests, what lab tests to run, and how to understand what's going on so that you feel confident in being able to correct it. When you can learn to help these people who have been to multiple practitioners and just don't know what to do anymore, when you can help people consistently with a methodology that works, your practice is going to thrive because people are going to tell everybody you're the one to come to. And that's what I want for you. That's what I want for all of you, for myself. I want us to have thriving practices so that we are helping many, many people to actually live their potential. That's what I'm here for. That's what my mission in life is. So join me. The healthcare system needs an overhaul, and I want to help you get started in learning how to do that. And if you're thinking about becoming a health practitioner, you've seen all those advertisements on Facebook for this health coaching program or that. Yeah, you know the ones I mean, like become a health coach in 3 months. It doesn't work that way. You really need to know how to get under the hood and understand what's going on. So come to the training for 3 days. Learn to get that practice of how to help people when they have fatigue, to get over it, to overcome it, to actually get their lives back. We'll leave nothing unturned, and I can't wait to see you. So click on any of the register now buttons. You can read the whole page and get all the details of why and how we're going to use nutritional endocrinology, which I believe is the healthcare system of the future, to truly help these people get well. I can't wait to see you at Shine. You have the option of coming for in person or online. Of course, I'd prefer you to come in person because we haven't done an in person event in years. and it's going to be amazing. We'll feed you, we'll give you all kinds of great food. And if you've been dealing with any kind of fatigue of your own, you're probably going to feel better by the end of our 3 days together, not just from the camaraderie and the connection with all these great people, but by the food and the lifestyle and some of the yoga breakouts and all the other things that we have planned for you. So I can't wait to see you. Just click the link below and let's get started.